so wonderful to see all of you here. Welcome to the Elevate Teaching Celebration and Launch event. Woohoo!
When I really think about why we need to change the narrative about teaching, I can't help but focus on all those people that I know who aren't teachers, but are great at explaining things. The people who, they exercise great patience. They're creative, they're charismatic, they're versatile, right? All these wonderful character traits.
I think that most of us, if in this room or we go out on the street and find some poor stranger and say, tell us a story about a teacher that changed your life, everyone would have one ready. We all have that person, right? But if we ask the teachers in this room or at the nearby school, tell us a story about how teaching transformed your life as an educator, odds are it takes them a little longer to think of something, right? I think that's really the spirit of Elevate Teaching, is to pull those stories out and center them.
These are also the same people that when I have a conversation with them about teaching or about education, they tend to start or end the conversation with, I don't know how you do it. I could not deal with them wild kids, the low pay, the high stress, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? Those conversations make me very aware that they think of me as some sort of martyr. Someone who chose a life of self-denial, all for the betterment of humanity. So I gotta say that does stroke my ego, but that's not really how I think about what I do.
And it's really about changing the dominant narrative that lives in many circles, and one that is often negative, sometimes even pejorative, to one that is positive.
So why is changing the teacher narrative so important? All of us who would never consider teaching because of the pursuit of excess money, jobs that have higher power, higher status, and all of these things that we get socialized to value in today's society, that endless pursuit of those things that ultimately separates us from what I argue is the most important, most life-altering, most life-shaping thing available to us during our lifetimes, which is human connection. So, let's do our part to elevate teaching and in turn, elevate each other.